Welcome back to a cast game of Age of Mythology Retold. Today we've got our very first time casting a matchup between the Japanese and Chinese pantheon. And it should be a good one. We've got Ethereal out here playing as Amaterasu here in the color blue. And on the other side of the field, it's going to be Requiem playing as Fushi. Now, the Chinese were the previous new DLC, the new kids on the block for a while. They've been out for, what, about 6 months or so, a little bit longer. But just in the last week, we've got the Japanese and AoM Retold, and it has been a lot of fun. We will be diving into some of the unique things about both of these civilizations as we get into it. The map is going to be key. It's one of our newer ones. For the Chinese, for those of you who haven't stopped by in a second, they've got these unique workers called Kwafu. These are very good at gathering gold and wood, whereas the peasants are going to be your better option for gathering food. You can train them at your town center, but you're going to be sitting a little bit of a mix of economic units for these guys. They also have their pioneer as their scout. This thing's a hero, and it can throw lanterns out for getting some scouting knowledge. So, really nice, unique scout there. On the other side, the Japanese are new civ. You've got your commoners for your villagers, but then you're going to be getting a favor through your Mikos, and these Mikos can build shrines, and they have a better rate of favor returned depending on how many resources is within this outline you see here around the shrine. So we do see right now a 0.08% return. This Miko can also build a temple, so you can actually build your first temple with a Miko. We're seeing that right now. Trained up a Miko in order to build that temple. And then you can real nicely, in transition, get your upgrade at your shrine so your Mikos can pick up relics, and then you can send them out and start gathering some of them. Speaking of the relics, let's see what we got today. There's the scout for the Japanese, the Kitsune. You can see the radius of that. Cute little Pokemon scout. Anyways, look at these relics. We've got improved units line of sight. We've got God powers recharge faster and cost less. We've got increased house hit points. And then we've got farms are cheaper. This is going to be the 4 relics today. You get your settlements kind of on the sides of the map here. 4 settlements to expand to. And for the Japanese, you've got this Bushido tier. So as Amaterasu gets XP, it's going to grant a gold trickle. It's going to be a specialty for this god. But you can get your line upgrades for free, essentially. I'm going to get XP by training up some samurai passively, and as well as through battling. Now you see this little icon here. This is for Fushi. It has this yin and yang. So depending on where it is, so right now he's getting worker gather rates are increased. It's going to swap to yang about 30 seconds, and then it'll be a military buff. So got a little swap around there. Of course, we also have very early on in the back here a Peach Blossom Spring. This gathers up resources over time, and then you can start gathering it. So you can switch it to whatever resource you want. Once you gather it, it doesn't keep gaining resources. So kind of your rainy day fun. Or you can use it for age up real fast. Kind of up to you. Okay, age up on the way. Let's check it out. What is going on over here? So let's see. We've got Japanese going to be going up here. Yeah, with Katatomi. You see a lot more Ama no Zumi a lot of times for the Goshinboku. But this is a god of hunting and warfare. So it's going to unlock the Shrine of the Hunt, which makes deer and wolf spawn to help protect. It's nice, safe resource. Perhaps we'll see an economic expansion going on here, maybe a second settlement. The Wanyudu, not a very fast unit, but shoots fire, good against buildings and such. And then you got hunting upgrades. So really an economic and archer focus here is what we're seeing. And it wouldn't be surprised for those who don't know Ethereal. This is Divine. Those who've been following the channel for a long time, Divine play tons of Age of Empires 4 and love to have a very, very specific turtley English playstyle where he likes to play passively and boom a lot. And so it's no surprise here. We see an economic age up, and we're going to be seeing a settlement expansion. Interesting to see the Miko out here so early. I'm assuming the goal is to build a shrine and then to drop down the Shrine of the Hunt out here. Because really the settlement isn't too close to any of the close resources, unfortunately. So I'm assuming this Miko's going to do. The Miko's not doing any powering or anything crazy right now. Maybe we can put the shrine out here. Yeah, probably going to see one. Let's look at the scouting intel. Yep, so got about half the map checked out, seeing what the opponent is doing. Meanwhile, Requiem has also opted for a TC expansion. We see the 2 Kofu out there. They're going to be really good at building, so this is a good way to do this. We do see the Pioneers working to try to kill that scout, but they do miss their shots. So both players going for a TC expansion, and there it is, the Shrine of the Hunt. So look at this. We've got deer spawning. We got wolves to help protect. Yeah, really cool god power. Look at this thing. He's sticking his tongue out at me. Hey. It's an ugly ass. Yeah, look at him. Oh, man. How about a nice looking... nice use of this. I don't think we've seen the Shrine of the Hunt a ton yet. I personally like to go for the tree and play a little more aggressive, but not a surprise to me at all that we see Ethereal out here today going for this kind of economic approach. Okay, and there we have it. A little bit of a raid. We have the Yazi. These are very speedy. They got a dash attack, which we saw there. Good at doing raids for stuff like this. Miko is actually a hero, so he can help defend, and he does scout that there is a settlement. Okay, gonna be dashing over here, trying to pick off some of these commoners, and is gonna get at least one of them there. The other one in the wood line. Will the Miko help defend? In fact, could it be trapped? Perhaps. We do see a villager died up there on the north side, but the Miko does trap this other Yazi. Down it goes. These things cost 140 wood in 16 favor. Now the Chinese, they get their favor by expanding their buildings. So these kind of have like a network, and as this touch and grows and gets larger, it's a passive favor generation. So, and a unique way to gather favor. Every pantheon's got their own way they go about it, but that's how they'll be doing it. We do see a dojo, 2 dojos being trained up here. So this is where you can train up to a samurai, going for the Onimusha, which is the kind of hero samurai infantry. And we do have a shrine over here on the cherry trees. Now, with this god, all these resources underneath the cherry tree or underneath the shrine actually grow in value. So a tree is typically 200. You see some of these are 204 and such. Same thing for these animals. They get more value. So very nice economic way to boom. Okay, we got 2 Yazi running around. I'm looking at the bank right now. I have a feeling Requiem is saving for an heroic age play. We do see a machine workshop, 2 machine workshops, so certainly could start spamming units if he wants, but I have a feeling there's a little bit of a saving for the 3rd age going on right now. So we do see this Qualfu building, some farms going down there on the back line. Has not tapped into that peach blossom yet, by the way. Currently has 1,050-ish food. Yazi trying to raid. There's wolves defending. Man, this just looks beautiful. We got this gold. We got the berries. We got the wolves, the deer, the cherry blossoms. A little bit of everything for the family to enjoy. And you can see the experience for the Bushido going up since he has these samurai. They are passively right now generating Bushido experience, so that, for example, a medium upgrade will come for free once he gets to the next tier. Also would unlock that gold trickle. Okay, so nothing really exciting going on at home. See Chinese kind of transitioning into farms, and there we go. We've got an age up on the way. It's gonna be Nuba. Let's crack in and just take a quick look at that. Okay, so aging up here. This is going to be the goddess of drought. So this will unlock the drought god power. Also get these Tautai, which are these really nasty looking big myth units. Very good against human soldiers, of course. We've got some upgrades for the basically your range units. You've got just a number of different upgrades here, but that drought makes buildings super brittle. So that's the age up we're gonna be seeing there. It's not looking to me that Ethereal is going to be trying to age up, so it's going to be interesting. Staying in age 2 can work out for the Japanese, especially as you get this Bushido tier. He does have medium samurai already, so with this Bushido moving up pretty quickly here with a number of samurai, be looking at heavy units, so army could go toe to toe. Chinese doesn't really have a standing army at the moment, so pick up Ethereal, tried pushing in here rather soon, could start to disrupt the economy of the Chinese. And maybe prevent him from getting online as he ages up, investing those resources into the next age. Over here, economy still just doing great with these deer. Get the berries well, untouched. Guardhouse going up as well. And okay, third age is here for Requiem. Will Ethereal push in under these town center? Feels a little dangerous, can maybe draw some idle villagers, but yeah, taking a lot of damage there is going to back off for now. Not going to take that. Let's find that Tatoig myth unit I expect to see. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah. See what he does here as he moves in. Now, there are 2 Mikos that can fight this. I'm kind of curious how well the Miko would do against these. Like, going to be fighting the wolves first. Here comes 1 Miko to defend. And actually pretty effective, all things considered, and how cheap those Mikos are. Very efficient. It's such a I feel like an underrated hero, because you have them kind of naturally spread out across your economy, and so when myth units come into raid, you just have a unit that you can pull and defend with quite easily a lot of times. Oh man, huge timing here. Is able to stop the ballet from going up, and man, that army's in the position right at the exact time. That was almost finished too. So he was trying to defend his next gold mine. This one's literally just ran out of gold, so this is going to be dire that he gets this. Could also expand on the south side. You see a silo going up there. But Ethereal knows that, and right now his goal is to just guard this. You do see, right now we got some medium samurai. Bushido tier just over half at the moment. That god power we just saw was the solar shield, which makes the unit you choose pretty much invulnerable. We see the terracotta riders being called in for a defensive here. So Requiem pulling out all the stops. We got a number of medium fire archers on the back line. I like this positions he's in. He has so many archers. He's got the town center fire as well. Throwing on the terracotta warriors. Is able to do a lot here from the defensive position. He's also got his ballet from the back line, taking some shots. He does build a market to do some trading, because as you can see, he is out of gold. Probably going to sell some of that food to get some gold in the short term. Can these fire archers defend? You can see the samurai, very effective. And they are heavy at this point. Even though he's just an age 2, he got the next Bushido tier. So they are heavy, and he has a gold trickle right now. The Chinese army getting completely mopped up. Look at the military count, 67 versus 18. So Ethereal in a strong military position and can just keep the pressure. All he needs to do is just starve him off this gold. So he's been effective on this north one. He needs to do the same thing down here. And he kind of knows that. Right now we do see the army rotating down. We got some Onimusha, we got some heavy samurai, we got some Bushi. Those are ranged heroes. Pretty nice. And he actually uses it as an opportunity to heal up his Onimusha that's on the front and goes for it. Look at this. I don't know if he was trying to be able to keep there or what, but down it goes. Gonna be trying to take some shots at this Kofu. We got some white horse cavalry coming in to try to defend, but there's so many archers now. These are heavy Yumi archers. It's going to be challenging for Requiem to really take this fight at the moment. By the way, these things have a lot of range. 19 range. That's compared to the 13 range of the fire archers. So, man, having a lot of a range, especially if you do a little bit of micro, can be really, really powerful. He pushes his opponent off of gold here, just looking to starve Requiem off. Now, I bet you... Okay, I'll say I bet he's tapped into this Peach Blossom Interesting, he has it set on wood. I thought maybe he would set it to gold. I believe he can get gold from it. But maybe he just wanted to get a lot of archers out and decided to go for that. But look at the queue right now for the Japanese. They just continue to pump units from across the field. And you can look at the population count, really tells the story right now. Ethereal is driving this fight. And this is the way I see Japanese panning out a lot of times. You can very easily just stay in H2 for a prolonged period of time and have no problem when your opponent's taking the risk to H up to H3. If they get behind in the military count and can't stop your army, the snowballing really gets crazy with the Bushido, because your units are just going to get stronger. You got your samurai that heal. You see some medium Chokunu on the back line trying to help against this. They're focusing a lot of their fire on this heavy samurai, which he just again recast the solar shield to keep it alive. Now the heavy white horse cav are right there in the middle, but just not enough of them. There's enough spearmen in there. There's samurai. He's got a mixed army. And Ethereal takes the victory with an absolute dominant performance with the Japanese today. Man, that was a fun game to see. Both of them did go for that, went straight for the boom, right? 2 TC right away. But the difference really in this was Requiem went for that H3 push, where, I know it says FitzBro, but Ethereal decided to stay in H2, pump military units. I mean, just look at the military count alone and take advantage of the Bushido tier to get his passive upgrades as he went, and just kept the pressure on, waiting for his opponent to run out of gold. In the Age of Mythology lat times, you don't got to push in, you just got to starve them off the resources they're going to need to expand. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this Casa game of Age of Mythology Retold. If you did, leave me a comment below, say hello, and I hope you subscribe to the channel for plenty of more Age of Mythology action. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.